What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brick Hive. Thank you for joining me. Here we have another Hive Reacts video.
Oh wow, thank you so much!
It is Women's History Month, so I thought I'd go ahead and keep up with equality and go ahead and react to a female LEGO YouTuber this time. And it is Holly on film, as you can see. I met Holly in Chicago. She's really nice. It was a pleasure to meet her. Alright, so I saw there was a video that piqued my interest. This one right here. I thought I'd go ahead and react to this one. The big problem with LEGO Star Wars. What do you got? 16,000 views on that. She put this out a month ago. Definitely wanted to check this one out. I wanted to see what her issue was with Star Wars. It's a neat little thumbnail there. Before we go ahead and get into this reaction, if you could, go ahead and please like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it very much. Let's go ahead and get into this.
As much as we all love LEGO Star Wars, we need to admit to ourselves that it does have its problems. And whilst I see a lot of people discussing these problems, I don't see too many people offering solutions. LEGO Clone Troopers and their bad printing and their two-hole helmet mold is nothing in comparison to the lack of Padme minifigures.
Okay, man, she's going kind of a mile a minute here. So she's going off about the clones, the helmet holes, and now she's getting into the whole thing about a lack of Padme minifigures, which I totally agree with. As a matter of fact, I was just bringing this up with a lot of people in the Hive stream, and I think we might have brought it up in Good Morning Brick World about how this new exclusive fig that's coming out in the book, the visual dictionary book, and it's going to be another Darth Maul.
Oh, come on!
And we were like, man, there's like so many different Padmes we could get. And I was bringing up, I don't think we ever got the Padme in her senator outfit. We may have, I'm not sure, we may have, but I don't think we did. I know we got the royal outfit and then like a couple other different ones, but I don't think we got the senator one. So, right on. Yeah, Holly looks mad. She looks like she could do a Pure Rant Fury stream.
It's just screw the clones. When are LEGO gonna recognize and appreciate one of the best and most badass characters in Star Wars who has by far the coolest wardrobe out of every single character?
Yeah,
I want justice for Padme. Now when it comes to Padme, I'm not out here asking for remakes. And it is rumored that we're getting another Padme minifigure this year, and we did get one last year. However, you know, there's a problem with them too. And why might that be?
Look, pause, look. There's no problem with wanting more Padme figs. Seriously, how many, dude, and again, I brought this up the other day, how many Luke Skywalkers, how many Darth Vaders, how many C-3POs, how many R2-D2s, then you can get into like, how many Boba Fett's have we had, you know, like, dude, it goes on and on. It's like, yeah, give us some different stuff, you know, okay, we've gotten like, I don't know, like 4 Padmes, maybe, like, whoopee, give us some more. Nah, I'm with you on this, Holly, so far so good. Oh, wait, I just noticed she's wearing the Padme shirt, too. Rock on.
Because Padme has 42 different outfits in the prequel trilogy movies alone. Damn! And we have only ever seen 4 of them. Someone called the Republic because we have a mass crime going on in the galaxy that needs sorting out. And it's not like she's even like a minor character. She quite literally is in the protagonist circle for the entirety of the prequel trilogy. She is a main part of it.
So good on Holly also, I will say, for getting that number. 42 different outfits. Yeah, that's pretty wild, man. And Padme is not no just little side character. Dude, she's the mom of Anakin, the mom of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia.
She's featured in the Clone Wars. There is so much footage and media of Padme as a character, yet she constantly gets neglected in all of her gorgeous costumes. Not only that, but the amount of times that they have released a Padme minifigure as well is quite abysmal, to be completely honest. In total, we have only ever had 7.
So, real quick, I'm curious. This one right here is obviously the infamous one. I've even thought about spending some money to get this thing, but I don't know what it's worth right now. I'm going to check. Hold on a second. All right, so I couldn't find one on Bricklink. They had all the other ones, but they didn't have her. Editor here. Just wanted to let you know I was looking up Padme instead of Queen Amidala, and I found Queen Amidala on Bricklink, and yeah, you can see the prices here. But on eBay, it looks like roughly 100, between 184, 195, 210, you know, so roughly you're going to be spending about $200 if you want to get her. Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs has one for 190. So yeah, that's what it really looks like. It looks like you're going to spend about $200 for it. I can't spend $200 for me. As cool and unique as this one is, man. I mean, dude, the mold printing, the legs. I mean, the torso is awesome too, but the head, I mean, the hair piece. Jeez, Louise.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Amazing. All right, Holly, continue.
Had 7 Padme minifigures. The first appeared in 1999 in the original Pod Racers set, and given that she was a main character, it gave us a lot of hope. However, she was never featured in any of the Attack of the Clone sets, which
all right, you know, look, I would say I'm sorry to keep pausing this video, but I'm doing a reaction video, so no, I'm not sorry. Something else occurred to me. Why wouldn't they make way more Padme figures? Because Lego, I mean, and you know, it's Women's History Month, but yeah, Lego is usually really good about representation, you know what I mean? So yeah, you would think they'd be like, yeah, girl power, give us a bunch of other Padmes.
Far made the most amount of sense. Revenge of the Sith, okay, look, I will give you a little bit of slack for the first wave especially. While she was featured in the movie, it would have been hard to fit her in a set at that time, and there were a lot of other characters and scenes that were better fitted to be portrayed. So when 2011 rolls around and we're gonna get a new Padme minifigure, you know, it's really, really exciting. There are so many different sets and locations and vehicles that she could fit in with. So what did we get? Another pod racing outfit. 2012, however, everything is looking up. We have our first ever Queen Amidala minifigure, and she is gorgeous. Arguably one of the best, if not the best minifigure of all time, and definitely my favorite minifigure.
Whoa. Hold on a second. I got something for that. Hold on. No, dude. No. No, Holly. Don't get me wrong. That is a really awesome minifig. Best favorite minifig of all time.
That Lego has ever made. She is amazing. She's included in the Gungan sub, and oh, look at that, we're getting a Clone Wars Padme as well. Wow, this is fantastic. 2 new outfits. It makes up a lot from the devastation that was
but the Clone Wars, dude, those I'm not a fan of the Clone Wars stuff, man, because those eyes, I don't know. I don't like the face print, and I'm not down with that face print. So sorry.
Star Wars was incredible for many, many reasons, not just the amount of Padmes they released. However, in 2013, they did in fact give us another one in the 2013 Republic gunship.
The Tomster, making copies.
It just keeps getting better. However, after that, Disney bought Star Wars, and then they started to release all of the sequel movies, and Rey was a much more prominent kind of minifigure.
You know, it'd be really awesome if we could just get a Star Wars CMF series.
Figure to throw in a set, and Padme really got left on the back burner until 2019 when it was the 20th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, and they released a whole line that was dedicated to remaking some of the original sets. And one of those sets included the Pod Racer. Look, I'll give this one some credit because it did make sense because this was an anniversary and the whole point was to remake sets, and then that was the last Padme minifigure we got. And
it occurred to me, I don't think I have any Padme figs.
Till last year. So, we're looking a bit bare bones. And the one we got last year was yet another remake and probably was, admittedly quite overdue. And that was a remake of the Clone Wars Padme that didn't feature that really creepy face anymore. Look, that's a win. But when we look back at the history of Star Wars, to only have 7 Padme minifigures and only 4 outfits out of her 42 different outfits
crap, dude.
is quite criminal.
Pause. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this. Well, now I know where she got the 42 number from. Yeah, dude, look, hold on a minute. Senate, yep, there's a Senate dress right there. I'm really glad that not only you get to see them, but you can see, like, what kind they are. Because that's important. That's important. Because look, it even correlates with scenes. And I notice it's in, like, I don't know if it's exact, but it seems like it's in chronological order. Because this was what she was wearing when she died. And then obviously there's her hospital gown. And that was when she went to Mustafar. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Holly. Wow. Dude, look. I was trying to see if I could poke fun at a video. So far, Holly's like, nah, there ain't nothing really to poke fun of here. So this is just like a normal good reaction.
Something that's brought up quite often in the LEGO Star Wars fandom is why haven't they done a LEGO Star Wars collectible minifigure series that come in the little
I just said
bags, or
that.
I guess now boxes? And, you know, I kind of can hop on that train because we could have an entire minifigure series just based off Padme's outfits. And that would only, like, what, knock off 12 at this point? To prove my point even more, there have been more Captain Rex minifigures released than there have been Padme Amidala
dude.
outfits. But
That's
why
a-
should Padme
that's
be
a
a
shame.
top priority for LEGO Star Wars fans? Well, may I present to you this short presentation. Firstly, Padme is played by Natalie Portman. I feel like that's reason enough. 2, and this is a pretty big one for LEGO as a company, Padme would add a lot of diversity to your themes. As you might have noticed, LEGO likes to mix
I just want to say I really like this background music she's got playing.
things up and kind of diversify things a little bit, which is a really good thing to do. And often they'll just do it with like stormtroopers or Hoth troopers. Under a stormtrooper helmet, you can quite literally be anyone. And since there's not a ton of like really strong female characters outside of Ahsoka and Leia for the most part, I mean, they did just like completely diss Mon Mothma and
Well, I
Yavin.
mean, there's definitely more, but I get what you're saying because you don't see a lot in the movie, but there's definitely a lot of them.
That was kind of rude. Padme could fill that diversity slot a little bit. It could mix it up. I mean, why do you think she was included in the Republic gunship, people? Use your brains. There's not a lot of people buying sequel sets, so it's not like you can throw Rey in, and there's only so many white dress layers that people can handle. So please, give us a new Padme. Number 3 is quite literally because she is Mother. She births Luke and Leia. She plays a really important part in the story. I'm not saying like do her like funeral outfit, but
Nah,
any of her
man,
other
do the
ones would be
funeral
great.
outfit. That'd
Now,
be
LEGO
rad-
over
that'd be
the last
rad.
couple of years has really
Actually,
started
man,
to
think about
listen-
that. You do the funeral outfit, you could do like the whole like casket thing, you know, even include like a couple other minifigs that were like there, you know, next to her. Yeah, man, you know, it's circle of life.
into fandom and a lot more by increasing the amount of clone sets that are being released, increasing the amount of prequel sets that are being released, and overall offering a much more complete, diverse, and wholesome LEGO Star Wars set portfolio. There are sets from all different types of things. It's only sequels and Rebels sets that are kind of being left out here, which, you know, does unfortunately make sense. I wish that they would do at least one sequel set every 2 years, though. I think that would be really cool. And a lot of that comes from...
I want to comment on this real quick too because they haven't done really any. I mean, they did that Christmas one, whatever, a couple months ago. But before that, yeah, it's look. I might be forgetting something, but I feel like they haven't really done any sequel sets since the movies. Probably, I guess, because the sequels didn't do as well, or the backlash from a lot of the sequels, or whatever. I don't know exactly, but I feel like they definitely should make more of this. Because look, I don't care if the movies did good or they didn't do good, whatever. And I mean, anybody that knows me well enough knows I detest the second and third out of the sequels. Force Awakens, I have issues with it, but for overall, I pretty much like it. The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, yeah, fight me. Anyways, but that has nothing to do with the Lego sets. Just because I didn't like maybe the movies or something like that doesn't mean they can't make cool sets. I'd like to see some more of like the Knights of Ren, you know, or something.
from fan demand online, and then when those sets get made, fans showing that they have the purchasing power to justify continuing these things. Firstly, we have the 501st Battle Pack, then there was the 501st Specialist Battle Pack. Upcoming, there's a rumored Jedi Bob Starfighter, if that does turn out to be exactly what the description says. And then for fun, we're doing a Dark Side Falcon, which I assume is just something that like all the toy brands are doing, judging by this Hasbro
so just
campaign.
in case, I was gonna say, I'm sure by now everybody knows that Falcon's gonna probably correlate. Not probably, it must correlate with this, the Star Wars Dark Side, which is basically like a what if for Star Wars.
Thing, but you know,
Which makes more sense
aside,
now.
we're doing fun things now. There is also such a strong fan base behind Padme. She is a very beloved character, and there are a lot of existing Lego Star Wars fans that would love her. And there are also a lot of female Star Wars fans who are already within the community who would love a Padme minifigure, but you could also bring in a lot of new people if you started to offer more Padmes, especially in cheaper sets. But we all know beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, I would even like one of Padme with the white outfit, like they just showed her fighting that tiger thing or whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but have like kind of an alternative where, you know, like I think they did the normal outfit, but have one where it's ripped, you know, where it scratched her. Yeah, that'd be cool.
chooses, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to tell you my top recommendations for other Padme outfits that could exist. Starting things off is the battle outfit that she wore on Naboo at the end of The Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
this
that makes
has
sense.
been done as a popular custom minifigure. She looks fantastic. She looks gorgeous. She's so simple, and also that would fit really nicely into a lot of sets. You could do a brand new Naboo N1 Starfighter, throw a Padme in there. It's that simple.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good
I
one.
would like a Naboo N1 Starfighter. It's been a couple years, and 2, I want Padme. It's a winning combination.
I'm also down with the
Phantom Menace
the N1
anniversary.
Starfighter.
Not that we should celebrate
I would
every
like to
single
have one that's
anniversary
not
all
the
the
Mandalorian
time.
one.
But it does make sense. 2 is the iconic rainbow dress. When you look up Padme outfits, this is the first thing that comes up. There are so many photos of it. It is definitely
That's
one
definitely a
of the
good
most
one.
popular ones, I guess, outside of her Geonosis outfit, but we'll get to that one. This would be so gorgeous. You could use the slope dress piece. I mean, you would definitely need to have like some sort of cape or printed arm to really get the effect going. But it would be gorgeous, and throw it into like a Naboo Master Builders set. Granted, that is going to be a higher price point, but it would work so well. Otherwise, I can't really think of too many Attack of the Clones sets where things would work, especially in that outfit.
Give us a blister pack,
big
you
Naboo
know?
Master Builder set, or big
blister
Naboo
pack of
diorama or
Padmes.
something. Even like a little May the 4th diorama where you like build a micro scale Naboo and then just have like a random Padme minifigure in there. That would work too. I don't really know what to call this next outfit, so I called it Cone Senator. This is an outfit from the
yes, there we
Clone
go.
Wars and the prequel trilogy. So there
I
are
wanted
lots
one of the
of
Senator
options
outfits.
that you could go for with this. You could throw this in with like a random Clone Wars vehicle. You could throw this in with like some sort of Coruscant set. If you wanted to do like the Zam Wessel speeder, you could kind of throw it in there. It wouldn't technically make a lot of sense as long as we're getting Padme minifigures. You could even make Padme
makes enough
ship, and
sense for
instead of
Lego.
having a variety of different characters, you could just give me Padme in a bunch of different outfits. I would buy that. I don't think many other people would, but that would be cool. Some other runners up
wouldn't
though
buy
in
a
terms
bunch
of
of them, but I'd
outfits
like
is
to
the
have
Droid Factory
one
outfit. Now we
cool
did
one.
get the Geonosis Arena one, which was ripped, and I love that minifigure. She looks really
Oh,
cool.
it already
But I'd
was
like
ripped.
the complete outfit instead this time. I want it bad enough that I went and got my own made, so if you want to purchase one, you can find them on my website down below, hollyonfilm.com. Hash.
Oh, Holly. Look, I will give you this. Look, I'm trying to be completely blunt or honest in my reactions. And I gotta tell you, man, Holly, I will give you a big thumbs up because you made it quick. You made it quick. You made it charming. I gotta give it up to you. Because the thing that always bugs me is when people do it usually like within the first 5-10 minutes of the video, like. And again, this isn't throwing shade or hate. It's just, again, just a preference. You know, something that kind of irritates me a little bit, you know. Holly just slipped it in. What are we? 9 minutes out of a 10, almost 11-minute video. And she just slipped that in with a little wink. Good for you, Holly. Good for you. Didn't make us listen to some long-ass freaking spiel. God, Holly, rock on.
Tag spawn. In all seriousness though, I would love to see a new Geonosis set or a Droid Factory set with her in there. I would also love to see a remade Queen Amidala, as much as that would trump the
I would
value
too,
of mine,
'cause I would
and
like
I paid
to have one.
$150 for it. That physically hurt me to do, but it was worth it. She's my favorite. She's
And you know what? I will say this. Yeah, I would love a remake of this because I would like to have one. And you know what? If it drops the price or whatever the value of the other one, and people get mad, I don't give a shit.
lovely. I see her every morning when I wake up. I'm also skeptical to if she would actually be better than the old one. Like, part of me thinks that they would make her slightly worse and just use the original dress instead of like remolding a new circular dress piece. But I would love to see her again. She is gorgeous. This is such an iconic and beautiful outfit, and fingers crossed she's made into a brickhead later this year. And lastly is the dress. You can just do what you did with Hermione and then like stack plates up for her legs. I think that would be really cool, and I'm really hoping that this is the one included in the Sith Infiltrator instead of that same pod racing outfit.
That'd
Again,
be
I
cool.
swear if we get that, I'm going to lose my mind. That would be very unfortunate. And
I agree.
would not
I
buy
agree,
that.
Holly. If they make another one of these, dude, come on, Lego. Come on, Lego. Come on. You could do better, Lego. Premium Lego.
Buy the set if that happens. Jokes, I'd probably still buy it just so I can have every Padme minifigure eventually.
No, don't give
but
in.
you know
Don't
what I
give
mean.
in, Holly.
So Lego, if you're listening and you are looking for more fan requests, given that we've done Commander Cody, Captain Rex, we're doing a Jedi Bob Starfighter, and we've done a UCS gunship and a bunch of clone sets, I really hope you listen to me with this request to please make more Padme minifigures. I mean, if we're going to be doing prequel trilogy stuff anyway, I mean, Why can't you just throw my...
Yeah, actually, that's another good point because we're in this 25th anniversary. So it's like, yo, where's the Padme representation besides Holly?
a girl in there and help me out a little bit. Natalie Portman deserves respect. Padme deserves respect. I want to see my girl in all her glory.
Okay, look, I like Natalie Portman. Don't get me wrong, but dude, that's the artist. I'm looking at the art, which is Padme. I don't really give two shits about Natalie Portman. You know what I mean? Like that's great. She, whatever. But like, we need to give Padme respect, Lego. Padme.
We don't have to wait until she
Natalie
makes like
Portman
some random
minifig.
cameo in Ahsoka or something, because who are we kidding? They're gonna do that eventually. Just put her in there. It's not that hard. Live, laugh, love, Padme Amidala.
All right. Well, I gotta tell you, that was not what I expected. I thought she was gonna just like go off about a bunch of other stuff that normally we as Star Wars fans complain about. The cloners complain about some pretty heavier, more detailed stuff than I do, but again, I support them. I support their grievances. I won't lie. It's not like I don't think about Padme in the Lego Star Wars, universe at all. I really hadn't thought about that. They really need to represent Padme a lot better. I mean, not just because of how essential she is to Star Wars in general, not just the prequels. I mean, obviously they're heavy on the prequels, but just Star Wars in general. Clearly, we wouldn't have a Skywalker saga without her. So, yeah, you'd think Lego would definitely hop on that, man. I mean, like I said, I don't know why they don't do a CMF live. Like, it just blows my mind because there are so many different characters, females included. I mean, look, Aura Singh. Bounty hunter, you know what I mean? Like there's so many Jedi. It just, like I said, even Sith. There was Darth Talon. I can't remember her name, but Darth Bane's apprentice. So look, yeah, I'm with you, Holly. No, you were right on the money, and not only that, but this was a great video. It was like it had kind of a simple approach to it, but you did good editing cuts. Had some good jingles in there. Dude, again, 2 thumbs up on just slipping that ad in, like literally 5 seconds that you mentioned it. So good on you. All right, everybody, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you like this video, if you like my reaction video, if you like my content, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe, join the Hive Army. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.